We are so excited to be with you this morning and get a chance to acknowledge and celebrate the year and maybe the 4 years for some of you that you've had, and just get a chance to just have a little bit of joy with you as we're wrapping up this semester. So welcome to everybody. And just a couple of reminders about being on Zoom. Go ahead and mute your microphone when you're not presenting or sharing. But when we do call your name, please go ahead and unmute and you can say hello so that you come up on the Zoom screen for everybody, and that we can give you a little cheers and some acknowledgement. I'm going to go ahead and just welcome our faculty so you know who's who in your Zoom screen. And first up, I would like to say good morning to our administrative associate, Donna Delaney. She is helping us behind the scenes, and some of you see her as you come into the office. And we have Abdullah Rahayam, who's with us this morning, faculty in EMS. We have Sophia Zagarin, faculty in health science. We have Pam Higgins, faculty in health science. And Sarah Namazi, faculty in health science. Megan Harvey, faculty in health science. And I know Bob Hopkins is in here somewhere, faculty in EMS. And I'm Debbie Burnett, I'm department chair. And let's get our program started this morning. So I'm going to turn it over to Sarah to get us started with our achievement.
Good morning, everyone. Nice to see you all on Zoom. So let's begin with academic achievements. The following students are being recognized for their outstanding academic performance and achievements. These students currently hold the highest GPAs in the majors, in their majors in class. So let's start with our graduating seniors. Woohoo! Class of 2021, Communication Sciences and Disorders, Isabella Dazzi.
Thank you.
Health Science, Samantha Cominelli.
Thank you.
EMSM, Stefan Beckman.
Thank you.
For the junior class of 2022, Communication Sciences and Disorders, Samantha McLinn.
Thank you.
Yay. Health Science, Marissa Filangeli. EMSM, Walker Randall.
Thank you.
And our current sophomore class of 2023, Communication Sciences and Disorders, Emily Jennings. Health Science, Michaela Charlemagne. And for our first year students, you've shown an incredible start to a very challenging year. Class of 2024, Communication Sciences and Disorders, Elizabeth Ann Casanelli.
Thank you.
Health Science, Hannah Grace de Alessandro.
Thank you, Sarah. And now it is my pleasure to share the graduation honors. We would like to recognize our graduating seniors who have earned academic honors. And we will start with summa cum laude. Students earning summa cum laude have a cumulative Springfield College GPA between 3.9 and 4.0. These students receive a certificate and honors medallion to wear at commencement. Samantha Cominelli.
Thank you.
You have to say hi again. And then Isabella Dazzi.
Thank you.
Lena Morant.
Thank you.
And Dhruvi Patel. Congratulations to all of you. Next are the magna cum laude awardees. Students earning magna cum laude have a cumulative Springfield College GPA between 3.7 and 3.899. These students receive a certificate and a pin to wear at commencement. First is Stephen Bachman.
Thank you.
And Lindsay Coleman. Nicholas Edma.
Thank you.
Yay, Nick.
Alexandra Moody.
Thank you.
Lauren Rainey.
It's time for food. I got doggy food.
And Rachel Barbieri.
Thank you.
Kelsey Dwyer.
Thank you.
Willow Manone.
Thank you.
And Abigail Murdoch.
Thank you.
And we are at our cum laude awardees. Students earning cum laude have a cumulative Springfield College GPA between 3.5 and 3.699. These students receive a certificate and pin to wear at commencement. And first is Katrina Arona.
Thank you.
And Leah Butner.
Thank you.
Leah, right? There are too many students who pronounce that name differently. Shoot. Lauren Eastwood.
Thank you.
And Tabitha Schwab.
Thank you.
Fallon Berry.
Thank you.
Julia De Silva. Laurel Hargraves.
Thank you.
And Kaylee Sherburne. Congratulations to all of you. Excellent work. We're very proud. And now I will turn it over to Abdullah, who will introduce the awards for fieldwork and practicum. And Abdullah, you may be on mute if you are speaking.
Sorry, I had to unmute. So the following recipients have done incredible work through the paramedic program in the field, including the hospital internship they have to do and the comprehensive in the field, on the ambulance, paramedic level work that they have to do.
And I'm just going to add that these fieldwork and practicum awards are also for the communication sciences and disorders students. So we're actually going to begin with them. So our outstanding fieldwork student in the area of communication sciences and disorders. So this student has worked with a local private practice specializing in augmentative and alternative communication in the greater Springfield area. She has completed training in this area and observed evaluation, consultation, and therapy. So this year's outstanding fieldwork student in communication sciences and disorders is Val Sanchez. Congratulations, Val. And I'm going to turn it back over to Abdullah for our EMSM student.
The following recipients have done incredible work through the EMS program. And if Debbie, you can mention their name, please. Stephen Bachman. Thank you for all the hard work you have done.
Thank you.
Is the most productive student we've had in the paramedic program. Immediately after completing the program and taking a very rigorous national exam, Stephen began working at the local fire department, and he continued on mentoring our undergraduate paramedic students while working at the fire department. After graduation, Stephen will continue to work locally at the fire department, and we are very proud of all the work he has done, and we are very fortunate that he will continue to provide excellent patient care also at the local fire department. Poor guy, he's from Maine, but we have adopted him here in Massachusetts, so he will continue to work here, and we are incredibly proud of Stephen. Stephen, thank you for all the things you have done for the program and for me personally.
Thank you.
Thank you, Abdullah. And now I'm going to talk a little bit about our fieldwork site. So these are some exceptional fieldwork supervisors and sites. These supervisors were chosen by faculty members for their willingness to teach our students over the last year. They are dedicated to their professions and serve as great role models for our students. So first, I would like to acknowledge this year's recipient for Communication Sciences and Disorders. This year's recipient created wonderful experiences for students via telepractice in both the summer and fall semesters. She showed students how to create connected and effective treatment in this virtual format. She even supported a student to get her first job. So I am very grateful that this recipient is part of our Springfield College family. Please join me in thanking Kathy McGold from the Farmington Public Schools in Connecticut. And our next recipient is a site for our emergency medical services management. This year, we had a new site join our team in preparing the future paramedics in the Northeast region. When we had a student who needed to complete fieldwork in New Hampshire, this site and supervising team jumped right on board, and it's been a fantastic semester. So thanks very much to Jason Preston and AMR New Hampshire. And it's my pleasure to turn it over to Megan to share with you about some of our fantastic club activities.
All right, so as Debbie indicated, I'm going to highlight our two clubs that we have here in this department. We have two separate student-run clubs. Both clubs have been extremely involved this past year and historically in community service and team building and support for fellow students and empowering people living with disabilities. E-board members from both clubs were invited today to our ceremony so we can recognize them for their club's achievements. So first, I'm going to highlight our Springfield College NISLA chapter. That stands for the National Student Speech Language Hearing Association Club. It's a national organization, and we have a chapter of that right here in our department. And for the second year in a row, our chapter is a bronze honors chapter. So we are very proud of the club and especially our e-board. I've listed the e-board members here: Julia, Bella, Madeline, Valeria, Caroline, and Kaylee. And I'm going to tell you a little bit more about the club and all the stuff they get up to, but I'm going to have you advance the slides so you can see them as I'm telling you how awesome they are. All right, so these students have participated in service activities such as autism acceptance, adopt a family, making bracelets for the Canderas House, hosting fundraisers. They've promoted advocacy at the state and the national level. Additionally, they've attended virtual conferences and hosted virtual speakers to gain further knowledge about the year. It's been a really challenging year. We've had to all shift to doing things virtually, and the club just was able to do that and able to provide support and engagement for the other members of the club, and we're just so proud of them. So thank you so much for your contributions this year to all of the club and especially the e-board. I also would like to highlight the Health Sciences Club. I have the privilege and the pleasure of advising the Health Sciences Club, so this is very near and dear to my heart. This year, they have continued to center their activities around their mission statement to educate the campus community about their health and wellness while allowing for student growth and learning in various healthcare fields. We want to recognize especially the members of the e-board, Marissa, Abby, Kelsey, and Gabby. They've done incredibly hard work this year and last year to make this club be successful and useful on campus. And like I did with the other club, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about what they've been up to, but on the next slide so that you can see them and some of the things they've been up to while I tell you about them. So here are a few pictures from this year from activities that they have participated in. Like us all, they have faced the particular challenge of how to reach members of their community in the department, students in the department, and also in the broader community, while living in this very strange in-between world of they're in person, some of their classes are in person, some of their classes are virtual, activities are virtual. They rose to the challenge, of course, and did things like creating a booth for students to paint rocks that they then delivered to Loomis Lakeside, and that's one of the pictures that you can see there. And the rocks are painted to spread joy and kindness. They handed out red ribbons for heart disease awareness and had a poster set up. They also helped to host an event called Discrimination in Healthcare. It was very successful and highly attended last semester during an event called Seat at the Table Week in October. We also, was fun, especially for me as a faculty member and the other faculty members. We had special Health Science Club face masks, which was very on brand with their club and of course the times we live in, and laptop stickers, which is fun. At their virtual meetings, they hosted guest speakers and spoke about current events, including COVID-19. They highlighted outstanding Black scientists and leaders in healthcare for Black History Month. They highlighted outstanding women scientists and leaders in healthcare for Women's History Month. Hosted a Career Center Zoom for club members. And then on their Instagram, they're highly active and they host a series called Meet a Professor Monday to help club members and students get to know faculty members, which was increasingly important this year as we were, many of us, virtual. So what a year. That's a huge list of accomplishments in a normal year. And to think that these clubs were able to accomplish all of this in one of these, just most challenging years of our lives. It's a pleasure to work with both clubs and to have you in the department. And I can't wait for us next year. I also wanted to include a special congratulations to Marissa, who was awarded the 2020-2021 Unsung Hero Award for her participation and role in the e-board by the Student Government Association. So congratulations to both clubs and to Marissa. I'm excited for next year. I will now turn it over to Pam. And Pam, you might be muted.
Thank you, Megan. So I'm going to present the Leadership in Humanics Awards. The following students are recognized by the faculty for their strong commitment to service to others and their campus leadership. They are deeply committed to the humanics mission of Springfield College, which they demonstrate through their engagement in the community and the world through service. So we'll start with the communication science disorder majors, and the award for a student major goes to Bella. So congratulations. I'm going to talk a little bit about Bella's accomplishments. So Bella Dazi has lived in the humanics philosophy over the past 4 years. She's a leader among her peers and has provided countless acts of service to the college and to the community. She has served as a vice president of the Springfield College chapter of the NSSLHA, volunteered with the Lawrence Memorial Hospital Traumatic Brain Injury Support Group, and been a peer tutor. Bella leads by example in her interactions with those with disabilities and exemplifies a neurodiversity perspective. She has shared her journey navigating the ups and downs in her life with a family member with special needs. Bella has made it her life's work to support and uplift others while finding her own path in spirit, mind, and body. Congratulations, Bella.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful work. You've made a lasting impact on the college, and I am confident that you will continue to grace the world with your skills. So the next Leadership in Humanics award is in the health sciences major, and that award goes to Lena Morant. Lena is a student athlete in the gymnastics program and a strong academic scholar. After all, she is an NCGA All-America in Academics Award recipient for 2021. She has also shown leadership throughout her time at Springfield College. Just in the last year, as the campus focused on broader engagement and anti-racism efforts, Lena was at the forefront. She shared about her experiences to shine light on the need for representation at the college, and particularly in athletics. She could be found walking the walk in the March for Action on Alden Street, and her work in equity extends to many underrepresented groups, as demonstrated by her award-winning poster for Scholars in Action about diabetes prevention in Indigenous populations. And having Lena in many of my courses has enriched my academic life and my personal life. It's been a joy. So congratulations, Lena.
Thank you.
And moving on to the Leadership in Humanics Award for EMSM. And this award goes to Kishana Payne-Moore. Kishana Payne-Moore is completing her degree to give back and serve others. In a field that is 2/3 male, she's been a leader by example. Whenever there was a need in the major, from CPR to EMT labs, Kishana has been there to lend a hand. She most recently completing an internship project with the Emergency Management Director for Springfield, where she developed the emergency plan for Shriners Children's Hospital. That's incredible. While going to school full-time and completing the paramedic program, Kishana worked part-time at an ambulance service, and as such had an opportunity to assist patients through what at times is the most vulnerable, frightening moments of their life. Her calm demeanor while ensuring superior patient care helped patients in the process of being treated and transported to a local hospital. Congratulations, Kishana, that's beautiful work.
Thank you.
And I'm going to pass it over to Debbie to present the Rising Star Award.
Thanks so much. So this award really came about because there are some times when you have the chance to work with a student who has such a clear dedication and passion for their future career that you just know they will shine brightly. And this student is part of our department this year. This student inspired us to create this award. So I will turn it over to someone who has served as a mentor to tell you more about this amazing student.
Thank you, Debbie. I'm assuming you're talking about me, right? Okay, so this person, I can't say enough about the person. The person is a leading personality on campus. He's popular everywhere. The person is always ready to help, no matter what the workload is. The person has always been available to help in the EMT class and lab, and always able to help and willing to help any student anytime. The person has been indispensable during the years that I have had privilege to work here. This is the only the first of many Rising Stars Award this person will get. I anticipate that the person will be getting many more in the coming future. I am honored to call this person my friend.
Thank you.
I can't thank you enough. You have been incredible for the program and for the community at the college. And for me personally, I would not have been able to do it without your help. And I appreciate everything you do. And you have to come back from Maine and visit from the other Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont. I don't know my New England states. Anyway, you're from Vermont, and we are thankful for that. So please come back. We appreciate all the hard work you have done. And I am so happy that everyone around you, no matter where you go, is going to be so much better off having you as a coworker and having you as a friend. So thank you again.
Thank you.
So before we wrap up our award ceremony, I hope you'll indulge me for just a moment so that I can take just a few minutes and acknowledge the faculty and staff in the department. In a time when we asked more than we could have asked in a typical year, each one of these individuals has stepped up and done so much. And I know that our graduating seniors are so appreciative, and you understand how much impact these people have had on your journey at Springfield College. And I know our returning students are looking forward to being in the classroom with each of these faculty. And so I just want to take a moment and just say a deep, sincere thank you to these amazing colleagues that I have the privilege of working with every day. It is a joy. It is a true, true joy. So thank you so much to all of you. Maybe we could give a little virtual clap for faculty and staff. And then
on behalf of all of us, Debbie, same to you. Debbie is a wonderful chair for our department. Thank you.
Oh, thanks. And then I do have to have this next slide, which is a little bit bittersweet, because I'm acknowledging we have a couple of retiring or retired faculty. So Bob Hopkins, as many of you call him Hoppy, he officially retired in December, but as the Springfield College family is not wanting to let people go, we've convinced him to stay on as paramedic program director for a little while longer with us. So I just want to say a deep thank you to Bob, and then also to Abdullah, who's retiring, and today is his last official day, but also we're not going to let him disappear for a while. We're going to keep roping you back in here, Abdullah. And so one of the things I want to say about both of these amazing faculty and colleagues is they do the work that is central to our very survival. And so the legacy that each one of these individuals is leaving Springfield College is one that we will feel the impact of for many years to come. And I know you feel that impact in your lives if you've had the privilege of receiving training from either of these folks. And I'm always reminded of the Fred Rogers quote that in a crisis, when things are scary, you look for the helpers, and you will always find people that are helping. And these two gentlemen are the helpers. When other people are running in the other direction, they are running right into the fire, into the chaos, into the need. And so it is my pleasure to just say again a deep, sincere gratitude for all that they have done for all of us, really. And so the legacy lives on, and it is a bit bittersweet to have to let them move on into some glorious golden years of retirement. But I am so deeply grateful.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Debbie.
And just to wrap up our awards, I do want to acknowledge again all of the family members and friends that were able to join us this morning and be with your students. I know that our graduating seniors are walking in commencement, I'm sure they're taking the time to say thank you to you many, many times over. But we are also very thankful, and we appreciate that you put your loved ones in our care at Springfield College, that you trust us to guide them and mentor them and teach them. And we have enjoyed every minute of it. And so to our graduating seniors, I wish you all the best, whatever that next step is going to be for you. For our returning students, we look forward to seeing you in the fall. So have a really wonderful summer. And for all of us, we just really are grateful to be part of the Springfield College mission every day. So thanks so much for everyone that could attend, and congratulations again to our recipients.